Talk is cheap. And I guess so is ranting. This isn't your ordinary rant, this is a frag rant. Collections of any sort can get out of control. Especially fragrances, because the average person doesn't feel you need more than 10. But if you're a frag head, you need a whole lot more than 10. You need at least 10 bottles of Creed Aventus, right guys? What can happen as your collection grows and grows and grows is it outgrows your space or your life and you're forced to downsize. Downsizing is a very common thing that I see in a lot of Facebook groups, and I have done myself as well. Sometimes you have a legitimate reason to downsize. Maybe you need some cash because there was an unexpected hiccup in your life, or you just have different priorities now. But in a lot of cases, downsizing is usually a sign of poor decision making. Whether you purchased a bunch of fragrances that you don't really like, you just bought off of someone's recommendation, or you bought a ton of backup bottles that you're never going to get to, or maybe they're fragrances that you used to wear a little bit but now you don't. I'm not here to scold you guys for downsizing, because like I said, I can empathize. This is for all my people that have a smaller collection. This is a warning to you guys and girls. Try not to get to a point where you have to downsize. Every purchase you make it for the right reasons. Sample as many fragrances as you can and just get the ones that you really like. And if you're thinking you need tons of backup bottles of your favorite fragrance, I'm telling you from experience, you probably don't. Because as soon as you have a large collection, how often are you gonna wear that particular fragrance? And you also don't know what your tastes are gonna be like in a couple years once you do get to those fragrances. Make your fragrance purchases matter, because if you end up doing a massive downsize later on, you're probably gonna lose quite a bit of money. You'll be lucky to break even on most of your fragrances. And if you did snag a fragrance for a really good deal and manage to flip it for a bit of a profit, is it really a profit when you factor in shipping and the time it takes to sell it? It's not worth it in almost every case. Don't be a statistic, guys. Don't be one of these people that just goes, you know what? Just take all these for like 60 bucks. I don't want them anymore. I mean, it's good for the community, it's amazing for the buyer, but from your perspective, try to avoid that. Or you can completely ignore my advice. That's your prerogative. Because as you guys know, I have my opinion. You get your own. Oh, you stayed? Okay, great. If you want to see more fragrance, they're over here. And then there's other stuff there and there and there. Cool playlists and a handy subscribe button. Just so you know.